I really want to share this with everyone. Most people think that the job market is a meritocracy. You apply, you interview, you get hired. But at the exec level, something like 80% of searches are not advertised. You're never going to see them. The only time you're going to even know that it existed is when your old colleague who sat next to you, you grew up with, got this massive leadership role, and you only found out about it because you're deciding whether to press that like button. That's how it works. We don't advertise any of our searches. So if you don't know us, if you don't know someone that knows us and they're going to refer you, so you need to be referred to us, but you can't be found by us, the role might is one that never existed to you. So when you're looking for a leadership role, it completely changes and your approach has to change with it. Exec recruiters are not reactive. They're not just posting jobs. They're proactive. They're building private long lists, depending on the industry and the role. It could be like 2-3 people to like 200-300 people, or maybe 100 on average. And you want to be on that list, right? So the question isn't even whether you're good enough. You might be incredible. You might be the best XYZ on the planet. But if you're not findable and people can't contact you and people aren't referring you and you don't know the right search firms, you're unlikely to get that next role. So you have to just shift the framing a little bit. This isn't about how to apply for a job. It's how to be found for these roles. So I'm gonna give you some insights. I do this every single day, have done for 20 years. I'm gonna give you a little insight around how exec search actually works. Do you know the difference between search and a recruiting firm? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight about how we filter and how you get on a shortlist. Just a few insights. And if you do these things, it's going to give you a really strong chance. So exec search, unlike contingent recruiting firms, we work in partnership with the company that's hiring. They pay us upfront and halfway through and at the end, like a management consulting firm would do. And we're doing a bunch of things. We start with doing like a deep dive analysis on the role. Like, what are they actually hiring for? Has it changed? The type of person, the fit? What's the story? What does success look like? You're going to really flesh out like what it is that the company thinks they need, actually needs, create the story for them. We then go deep on market mapping. We leave like no stone unturned. So our database of people that we know and we know well, people that refer people to us. And then also we go hard on new, fresh research. So every single person that could do the job, like we want to find and have on our long list. And then we start to approach, screen, and we arrive at then at a short list of 4 to 6, let's say, candidates for the client to go through that we've collectively decided on. And you want to be on that list. So what gets you on the list? This is the thing. So network is key. Like, you should be networking with headhunters, search consultants, recruiters in your space. Maybe there's 20 or 30. You've got some of the big ones, and then you've got lots of boutiques. Just go know them. Like, don't take their call, contact them and say, hey, I'm in role. I'm really happy. I just want to have a chat. People like meeting people and stuff, and it's so worth it. It's like long-term investing versus day trading. Don't wait until, and I get these messages, let me tell all the time on LinkedIn. It's like, hey, here's my CV. I'm looking for a job. Great. Now, look, I know we obviously are a search firm, and of course people contact us as candidates and stuff, but you want to be doing that way before. You want to be like, hey, I am a CFO or something, or whatever it is, of this firm. I'm really happy. I just love to have a chat with you, get your thoughts. Just chat, build relationships. You'll get referred more. You'll probably get the phone call more. You're way more likely to. That's just networking. Do that with search firms, do that with business contacts, do that with everyone you can. So important. Then the final piece of that is being found. So LinkedIn is a wonderful place to be found. Most search people, most recruiters, they are on LinkedIn and they are trying to source candidates. It's AI powered. And so you need to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is optimized to be found by LinkedIn's AI tool. If you don't know how to do that, go on your favorite LLM and ask it, and it will do it for you. And that's all I need to say about that. It's an absolute no-brainer. Build your personal brand as well. So contribute to the conversation, like in person, in real life, online, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever you want to do. But just get out there, post. It's free. LinkedIn charge you zero. Instagram charge you zero. TikTok charge you zero until they start to charge. Take advantage. Like comment, like do content. I mean, why would you not? And this is the kind of stuff that you need to do. It's golden stuff. If you don't do if you I mean if you don't have an optimized LinkedIn profile, you're unlikely to be found. If you're not visible, you're unlikely to get the phone call. So these are free things that you can do. Beyond that, you've got the phone call, you're on the list, the search firm wants to chat with you. And so every search firm does this a bit different, right? Obviously, some a bit more formal, depending on country, and a whole bunch of things. But there's like kind of a few things here. There's like obviously the technical stuff, motivation, and then the cultural read, taking a view on whether we think you're going to fit with our client and the wider firm. What's your motivation? And hey, obviously we've approached you. You're probably really happy in your role. But hey, there's something, if you want to move forward, there's obviously something. So communicate it. And then, the technical stuff, your story. And everyone does this differently. So for me, personally, you can tell way more about someone by the questions they ask versus the story they regurgitate. Don't just jump on and be like, I'm going to tell you all about my career, and you just regurgitate LinkedIn profile, the CV, and stuff like that. This is your story. Like tell it well. Ask questions, ask insightful questions about the firm if you can, unless it's a confidential search. If it's a confidential search, appreciate it's a confidential search. The search firm will tell you what they can at that stage, and obviously more as time goes on. Be interested in them as well. Like be interested in the human in front of you. It's important. Take an interest, build a relationship with them. You might or might not be right for this search. You might or might not want to move forward with that search, but they're going to have other searches. So, just think more broadly. Like you want people to like you, right? You want to see them and appear interested and stuff. And hey, nowadays, again, jump on your favorite LLM, Perplexity, Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, Grok, whatever you use. And you can just put in and say, hey, I'm meeting Lewis Maleh, CEO and founder of Bentley Lewis. Give me everything I should know about him and them, and what questions should I ask him? And if you know the firm name that they're interviewing for, same thing again. And you just start to just be prepared now. There's absolutely no reason why you should not. It's super, super important. So do those few things, and you start to put yourself in a pretty decent position to be found or referred, right? Long term, you're going to build up a network of search professionals. You're going to, have a catch up call with them every few months or whatever it is, and just, learn, get to know about your industry. It's going to pay you back 10x. You're going to get the phone call. Really interesting stuff. So please do those things, because in 2026, which is when I'm recording this is how it works, right? You've got AI powered sourcing now. So lock down all of your social presence, do your content, like, comment, all of that stuff. Stay connected. As why AI does its AI stuff. Quadruple down on your human stuff, the empathy, all of those kind of things, right? People want to work with great folks. People refer people that they loved working with, and we're humans. So don't forget the human stuff. Spend time with other people, build your relationships, build your network. Not because you need something for them. That's not networking. That's selling or something like that. But do it like, just make it part of your game, and it's going to help. Please like and subscribe everywhere. Hope you find that really useful, and I will see you all soon.